Hi Geminis, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your mid-July to end of July, say the 7th to the 31st of 2017 reading. I'm going to start by pulling a card from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign with the clearly defined word of prayer that we can use to close the reading at the end. And I won't look at that till later. So I'm going to start out with career and finances, but maybe just general energies, and we'll see. I feel like career is pretty much the same for some reason for the next month or so, but I'm going to clarify to see if there's anything you need to watch for or know, most of you. Now, I'm only pulling so many energies as I do these readings. If you're interested in a personal reading where I just pull your energies directly, please feel free to email me at josiek42@gmail.com, and I'll send you a video like this directly to you attached to an email that you can download and keep for $40. Emergency readings are $80, and the current wait is about 5 days. All right, so, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Gemini, mid-July 2017 and into the future, please. Ooh. Okay, so some of you are dealing with some sort of chaos, and that's being crossed by the denial card. Is there something that you're denying that has to do with why there's chaos in your current path? Now, these are the Wisdom of the House of Night cards, and I'm going to clarify each step of this reading before us with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sign of Gemini, mid-July to the end of July 2017, now into the future. Thank you. Wow, this is weird. So maybe you're trying to keep everyone fair and balanced and, oh, wow, in the middle of chaos. Now the card crossing this card is of denial. So are you in denial because you're enjoying what it is you're doing? Therefore, you're just trying to keep everyone going and not realize the chaos. I feel like the elephant in the room or something. In your thoughts position, Spirit's telling you that you have the energies of the Strength card at this time when it comes to an offer of love, either to you or from you. Before you let this love in, make sure it's not manipulative, that it's involving a connection that connects deep within you, like a best friend or a true connection. That's what you're thinking about. And it could be for some of you, it's a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, because it's a general reading. In the foundation, we have listening. Okay? Listening to what is not being said. As you are trying to connect with another, or with regards to people you are connected to regarding finances. Is there chaos regarding finances and you're trying to keep things fair and equal, and you're having the strength to listen to what's going on with regards to a connection with someone or another business? In the recent past, you were trying to maintain loyalty not only to your family or your friends, but also to yourself when it came to someone who is a go-getter, someone who sets goals and achieves them, someone who's not afraid. Maybe some of you have been in denial because you know that that person can make you feel good. But right now you've got a lot of balance and strength in your current passion, so you're basically in observation mode, some of you. In the next few weeks, there's actual movement now. So instead of just listening and watching these connections and not saying anything, and maybe even not even trying to acknowledge something, some of you are going to realize that there is a happily ever after out there for you, and you're going to make a move. or someone's going to make a move towards you. So let's see. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying you have control over trying to figure out what it is you do not understand, what it is that is maybe being kept in the dark from you, what it is that doesn't maybe make sense. And what may make sense is that even though these cups are here and you've tried to put them in every order, some of you are coming to the realization that the cups are empty and that there's just something missing. Someone outside of your path is being represented by the beauty card, telling you that beauty is only skin deep, and telling you to use the energies of the strength card to take some time to see that. Hopes and fears. Fearing something that may be forbidden somehow. Hoping to race in and to listen closely about whether or not something is a connection, that this some sort of movement and maybe even the strength to offer love will help to bring happily ever after into your future. So some of you have the time to maybe sit and observe that Spirit's providing you with. Maybe 6 to 8 weeks tops to realize that you have the strength. And I want to read beauty. Someone outside of your path is being represented by beauty. Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as the beautiful experiences you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you can look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose the symbol, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude and expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. Now, in your outcome position, we have you guys wishing. And Spirit's saying, be careful what you wish for. If some of you are wishing to put an end to somebody that you know is forbidden, that comes and goes, that makes you think about moving forward, and you're trying to listen because inside the chaos, you're still in denial because you are enjoying the fact that something makes you feel good about yourself. All right, now, in an overall, wait a minute. The card overlooking the entire reading speaks of meditation. So Spirit wants you to get clear with yourself about what it is you truly want from now to the end of July, 2017, and meditate on that. Ask Spirit to bring you exactly what it is that you want. Maybe some of you just don't want to be down and sad anymore and want to get to a better place. Then Spirit's saying, manifest that in your life. What comes after you release and heal from this? Well, wherever your individuality leads you guys, Geminis. Look at that with the World card. Realizing the lesson, realizing how far you've come, why you were down, what caused all this in the first place. It may be that with your individuality, some of you drew somebody into your path almost to test yourself in some way. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, some of you are going to take an oath to yourself to not open up too quickly, and to be careful with regards to taking risks, maybe with regards to finances. Some of you may have been feeling trapped, and some of you want to let go of something. Okay? Lots of stuff going on here. I thought it was going to be a little bit more mellow. Now, in the next couple weeks, Spirit's saying you will, after making movement, after maybe connecting and getting clarity by listening, by instead of denying some sort of chaos, getting to the truth of it within yourself, decide, do you want to give something another chance that maybe injured you, some of you, or do you want to lay down the battle and move forward and open your heart to something new, knowing that you will see when someone is trying to offer you something that's full of false promises. You are not stuck, any of you, in any way, shape, or form. If there is discomfort on your path, know that you can free yourself from heartache at any time. Even if there is a situation with a young child, I think we spoke of that earlier, and that young child may be tied to a situation where you have a connection or a passionate situation with someone, it'd be a good time to just kind of keep your foot focused and organized and structured and logical, because I think there's going to be a lot of things taking place with regards to ideas and new paths and finances and decisions regarding money and investments. It's okay eventually, maybe in the next 3 months or 3 weeks, to connect out with this person if you need clarity. But I feel like it's going to be because you guys are just going to be so far down, and you're going to, I don't know, I don't see anything coming of it. Okay, so I think it's time to really take a good look at someone or something and see it for what it really is, and then get clarity with yourself about what it is you truly want, and then start to manifest that by just hoping and wishing and praying for that exact thing from spirit over a period of time. Okay, so money, kind of coming and going and up and down, but pretty regular movement. But with love, let's take a look there. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, this is the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck. Please provide those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding their love energies now into the future, mid-July to the end of July. Some of you are really wanting to make the effort, and you're hoping to take the steps that you're being guided to take. And some of you are being given a warning of the codependency card. To me, this is saying that some of you, not all of you, have become codependent on an earthly bound item, like an item, a thing, a situation, a person. And we're always to remain independent on our path. We come alone and we die alone, and we meet connections along the way that teach us about ourselves. Now, these are, again, the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck, and I'm going to combine them with the Rider-Waite deck as we clarify each step of the cross before us. All right, so make the effort. Deciding, getting to the truth of a situation right off the bat. Do I do this path, or do I just start a new path? Look at you go. Some of you are realizing, okay, I want to become independent once again. I'm going to use the energies of the Empress card, which means I can start now into the next 3 months, and Spirit's going to listen to the crowns, the stars at the crown of my head here, what I want to manifest through prayer. And it's going to be something brand new. It's going to be something blessed by and with Spirit, giving birth to a home, a job, a love, whatever it is. In your thoughts, some of you are really wanting to open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, and look at that, it's as large as your open heart can be. So thinking a lot about being safe to love, and making a new difficult step into a new direction that may be difficult because you have to cut people and situations out. But once you become strong and independent, you're receiving the Empress energies that are going to help for you to create something brand new. Something that is blessed, okay? In your foundation, you may be revealing your innermost self to someone and deepening your bond. And some of you are worried that you're developing a bond with someone that maybe is not being real or honest in some way. So in the recent past, maybe there was a reconciliation, a situation involved 3 people. Now you're moving forward, deciding on a new path. You're trying to keep your heart open. You're trying to keep your eyes and your intuition open as you're creating this new, beautiful, blessed path to see if someone is true and honest or not. In the next few weeks, you have attraction. You attract romantic love just by enjoying life. Each day of life and communicating with others. Here you are again, keeping things fair and be equal and balanced. Whoops, in the next 4 to 6 weeks, wow. It's like this didn't want to be shown. You have control over deciding, is there enough chemistry and attraction to keep a connection going? And you guys are going to realize that it's empty. That's 2 or 3 times we've seen that card. So Spirit's asking that you remain optimistic and telling you that positive thinking is what's going to bring romance into your future. So don't think about what has transpired and is in the past. The past crumbles every second, but we get to have the memories so we can learn from that and change things moving forward about ourselves in our own path. Hopes and fears that you can express your love in a new path when you step into a new portal of a new world, and where you become a different person because of what you've learned. In your outcome position, very soon, you are trying to clearly decide what it is you want, going back and forth, back and forth. Some of you, this is pertaining to money and finance. Others, deciding about love. Spirit's saying you can't wish and hope and have assistance creating a love path until you pull all your energies in. They can't be scattered and they can't be divided in two different ways. Tell Spirit that one path that you want and connect over and over again with Spirit all day long, every day, until you see this be created in your life path. Now, the entire reading, I think what a lot of you have been worried about is healing family issues. You know, your love life benefits is you forgive someone, not necessarily your parents, but forgiving someone that maybe you were married to or that you lived with or that you shared a family with at one time. There's some sort of forgiveness that needs to be made so you guys can finally heal and let something go. Love is pointed in your direction. You've got Cupid's arrow aiming right at you, and yet some of you with the Knight of Swords are fighting it. Or you deserve love and somebody's trying very hard to tell you that. Maybe you're even trying to tell yourself. And right behind that is this, releasing your ex. Figure out whatever way can possibly represent releasing this ex. Yes, they may do well financially and they're structured and organized and whatever it is about them, but they're in the past. They were there to teach you something about yourself. And now you've got, some of you need to realize what these new feelings are and if they're real and worth exploring, so that once again you guys can find peace, joy, contentment, happiness, and love. Okay? There may be magnetic chemistry. Spirit's saying be careful. That may, for some of you, whoever that pertains to, will lead to heartache. Time to retreat. Maybe just have some conversations with someone. Maybe this someone is dealing with issues regarding children. Maybe someone wanted to get together and it didn't work out. It could be all kinds of things, and I could go on and on. So there were a lot of messages there. I've been doing that a lot, but I'm just trying to tag as many energies and messages I'm feeling, hoping that I'm covering both financial and love in this short little half-hour message. Again, if you want a reading directly from me, I'm available at my email, josiek42@gmail.com, and my videos are $40. Okay, so where are we at? We're at 17 minutes. Now, I am going to use the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm going to ask for you guys to think of a situation, a person, a thought, whatever it is your answers need to be. And what I'm going to do is ask Spirit to show me your thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives on the environments you'll be experiencing in the next month and a half or so. Thank you, Spirit. So the card representing now is some of you regretting or being sad or just still reminiscing on the past when there are more positive things to think about. And when you look at love, it's like you don't even want love. You're mourning the past, some of you, so much that you just don't even want love. I don't remember if I shuffled these or not, so I'm going to again, please. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives of Geminis. Mid-July 2017 to the end. Okay, maybe there's a new path in love and you guys are still focused on the old path. Some of you, not all of you. Some of you are reaching out, but you're not even sure if you want love. Maybe some of you are afraid that someone else isn't going to accept love because you're not maybe receiving messages back or hearing from someone. In your thoughts position, you're starting to think a lot, some of you, about settling and retiring and becoming comfortable and what that path might look like. And now in your foundation, there are 3 people or a lot of celebrating and partying and a lot of hard work. In the recent past, you guys went through a lot of stuff. You grew from your experiences into someone that is doing very well. Good for you guys. And you're communicating with others or have been through business. Again, we have an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, who's trying to make decisions. She's fair and she's just, but she's got her sword on her lap and she's trying to deal with issues where she's going to have to be very strict about rules and regulations, especially if she's dealing with a child or someone who's acting like a child. Hopes and fears. Okay, so that's right. This is this person. This person is sad about what they thought was going to be a new path. They aren't accepting love, but yet they're hoping to find it. They are looking for a happily ever after. Actually, I feel like you both do. If you guys are with someone or dating someone, you're on a real similar wavelength. You're both working hard. You're both doing what you need to do at work. But then there might be a little bit of disputes about certain things going on in the next few weeks. One of you is going to start getting very logical and organized and focused about love, and the other one's going to say, let's go back to having fun, playing hard and having fun. So someone outside your path, this person's looking at you guys and wondering if this connection is real or if it's just a bunch of fantasy. See, this person's going to get real clear with you guys about what it is they want. For those of you who are dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or someone who's being very sharp with their words at this time. Hopes and fears are that some of you are receiving the life renewed acorn to be able to build a big, beautiful family tree, but you're fearing something. Maybe that it's not going to work out. And here you are in the outcome position. This is either finishing through divorce or thinking about marriage or trying to get to the truth of a situation. Trying to decide if you should cut someone out of your path or keep them in your path, because you're still trying to get to the point where you can enjoy your happily ever after. In a 3-card summary to my left, this person you guys are thinking about is feeling like maybe I need to do what I have to do about someone that I pulled into my path, that I have now learned about and from, that who keeps me in the dark about a lot of stuff. I don't like this situation, this person's saying. That someone who you're thinking of, for a lot of you, could be an air sign. And they want to move forward and have a comfortable lifestyle or connection. They're about ready to make a choice, even though they don't want to, about this love and this partying or this, yeah, they want to make a wish, and they're being blessed with the star energies to decide on this path or a new path. So this person could move on if maybe you don't make this commitment a little more deep with them. They feel like you guys are making plans to go back and forth with someone else, maybe. Could be a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because you're enjoying your attention. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's just really important, pardon me, for everyone to be clear about what it is you want. You know, if you guys want to hang around and put yourselves in the friend zone with benefits, then there just needs to be an agreement right off the bat. You know what I mean? Because if one person starts to get into their head too much, that's where communication and clarification and conversation needs to be taking place, okay? Because, yeah, everybody needs to remain on the same vein or train. The card overlooking the entire read, or not overlooking, but this 3-card reading actually is speaking in the first week and a half or so of heartache, maybe court, but justice is in your favor. Spirit's helping for you to go away from situations that aren't fun, basically. Someone may have been presenting themselves in a false manner. And you're trying to get to the point about a situation maybe involving money, and maybe having to move. But I believe you'll get what you guys need with regards to love and money at this time. I think you'll comfortably find yourself in a relationship now into the end of July, and I think the Wheel of Fortune is going to actually provide some of you with a couple opportunities regarding finances. And therefore, you could create something for yourself on the side and decide to go with that, or move forward within the company you're with. Okay, so in the next few weeks, we have you guys listening to the Queen of Cups energy, which is your intuition. Going within too with the Hermit energies. Wow, going really, really, really deep about making a choice. I think this is still this other person, but it could be you also. You guys may both just be kind of in for the passion and the lust and the fantasy, but something about the connection is unhealthy for some of you, not all of you. And you guys need to go figure out what balance and fairness and equality is about, because something is dark about this connection. Start a new path. Take a position of leadership or get involved in your own new business or do something new. But it is time to go away from somebody for some of you. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, Spirit's saying that someone new is coming in. Ooh. Wow. And you guys might have some words to say to this fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. Because you were feeling good and then something came up. You were getting a lot of recognition. And maybe are starting to get deep in your relationship. So when someone else comes in offering love, I think some of you are going to have to say goodbye to somebody. And it's going to make you feel down, but I think you guys know that there wasn't anything there to begin with. Okay, so to close, well, no, let's see if I can fit a little bit more in here real quick. I am going to pull some cards from the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Spirit guides and angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign of Gemini with clearly defined messages regarding their life path, now on earth into the future. Any other spiritual messages that they need to know for mid to end July? Spirit's saying, wait for a minute. Have forgiveness. To whoever this applies to. Maybe some of you guys are waiting so that you can forgive before you can make this decision and before Spirit can help you to go where you clearly decide. Okay, so waiting to manifest, some of you. Waiting and taking your time to manifest and to take the steps to create some kind of wish. Have forgiveness with regards to the past, because that's what made you who you are now, and you can move forward and make something that's so much better and more important to you because of what you've learned on your path already. In your thoughts, some of you are hearing messages regarding a money offer or idea, in Spirit saying, yes, absolutely, go into that new offer, that new idea, something that's kind of fresh. In your foundation, you are going towards something better. A lot of you are leaving troubled waters behind, going to smoother waters, traveling and or moving at a distance. In the past, if you believe, and you believed, you took a risk and you took a chance and you enjoyed it, or if you believe, maybe you were even going into your past where I cannot see. In the next few weeks, you have asked your angels to guide you with regards to a brand new path, or with regards to someone who's kind of an enchantress. Somebody who draws at your heart. Success in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Some of you are going to wait. You're going to manifest slowly. You're going to forgive others, and you're going to get excited about creating something newer and better. You realize at some point that something is better. And it makes you want to ask your angels, how do I give birth to this new beautiful path in my life that could involve someone who is very attractive and beautiful and just perfect in your eyes. So Spirit's saying for some of you in the next 4 to 6 weeks, if you go ahead and reach out with your heart, you will have success. Someone outside of your path is ready. But you guys might be holding something in. And I hope it's not the past again. Hopes and fears that there will be compromise and somebody will say yes. Okay, so I'm feeling like maybe even traveling, going on vacation, realizing someone's important, maybe even asking someone to marry you, or somebody's asking you. And compromise brings the yes answer. So that's kind of funny. I'd love to hear that story. In the outcome position, we have no. So there is maybe a place of employment or the idea of marriage. Let me see what I get with regards to that stuff. Spirit's saying with the overall reading, this is all about listening to your intuition. Listening to your intuition about waiting, about slowly manifesting, about forgiving where you've been, about opening up and offering your heart moving forward, saying yes to an opportunity or a love offer. Maybe some of you have been connected to by an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's a general read. There's something better that you guys are going to move forward. If you believe you can manifest something with someone who has got your eye, maybe, and you're going to compromise in some way so that you can have success and make an order and make an offer. And someone's ready outside your path, but there's a no with regards to what I feel has something to do with court or a business connection. Like the offer comes in, you say yes, there's compromise, you say yes, and then there's a no and something holds something up. But I feel like it's just like something that will blow off and be over and done with at some point in time. So listen to your intuition when you connect out to others. If some things fall through or don't work out for you, it's because Spirit's trying to protect you right now and guide you with regards to finances and career. In the next 3 to 6 months, there will be an opportunity for love. But you or someone else is still not going to be accepting love. Reconsider a situation involving children or something from the past. In the near future, there could be confusion, and happily ever after may be unlikely for some of you. It may take a year from now before you finally decide to listen to your heart and your intuition so that you can make the right choices with regards to romance. Some of you have another year to go before you finally get over and through this. It's all up to you guys to decide. I feel like somebody's getting blocked. Like you're letting people affect your decisions about who you want to be with. And Spirit's trying to say, yes, don't worry. Almost even don't worry about money. Worry about love. However that applies to someone. I hope that really helped someone because I just felt like giddy when I said that. Weird. Okay, so we're over. Sorry, I apologize. 2 minutes over. I'm going to quick look at the card that we pulled from the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, which is your word of prayer to close with. And I got very soon, let go. If that makes sense to someone. When you clearly decide to let go. The outcome position, mother. I open my heart to my mother's humanness and her divinity. Some of you may have to think about your mother and give thanks to your mother and connect with your mother and tell your mother you care for her and love her and respect her. It seems to be an important time for that. All right, so thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I hope to see you guys all again in August. Take care, enjoy your summer, and God bless.